Hi and welcome to this video on sales. So let's jump into the menu right away, and at the top we've got the capture sales option at the bottom of this menu, and inside here you'll find all the regions, and they're broken down into store and kiosk. And then inside each regional section there's a whole bunch of stores where you can find the place where you can add an agent to your store, or you can remove an agent from your store, or you can capture sales for the store. Now if I just want to leave this, go back to the dashboards, I can just click on any of these, and now I'm back at the dashboards. Okay, so let's go and add an agent quickly. Let's go to Lepaghlale. Let's say this agent name is test name, remove with X22. And now the agent salary reference number will be X22, so you can remove it with X22 again. Okay, so if the agent doesn't have a Gmail account, then you guys can let me know. I can create one for him, and otherwise you can enter it there, and then it's just either a sales agent to IC. Okay, so now it says success. Please allow for up to 1 minute for this name to appear on the capture sales application. Okay, so I'm going to go to the application, the capture sales application. Let's see if it's there already. And if it's not, then we're going to just refresh this page until we can see it. Okay, so our new name has not appeared yet, so let's just give it a couple of seconds. And there we are. Okay, so now I can capture sales under this new name. I can go to next. Now it's asking me for the date of the sale. I can just choose today if it's today, otherwise I can choose any of the other dates on here. And then I have to choose what kind of product it is. Let's say it was a renewal. Okay, let's type in 1920. What is the next sale going to be for the same agent and date? Is it for a different agent, or is there no more sales to be captured? Let's say there's no more sales to be captured, and we submit. If I would want to remove that agent, I can go to remove an agent. Now if I want to remove that agent, I can simply punch in X22 and submit, and that will remove the agent for me as I punched in his salary reference number here. Okay, so let's move on to the dashboards. We've got the kiosk tier 3 dashboards over here, and we've got the tier 1 and 2 kiosks here, and then we've got the store and the store level dashboards here, and then the regional and TSS level dashboards right at the top. So let's start at the bottom, kiosk tier 3, and let's choose the kiosk. Let's say it's Lowveld, and at the moment it's filtering for these dates. You can see here's a little button where I can turn the current commission period either on or off. It's on at the moment, so it's going from the 21st to the 21st, but it's only filtering to date, so to this present day. So it starts on the current commission period, but it filters all the way to the present day. If I want to turn this off, just click on this button, and now it's giving me all the dates filtered. Now obviously I have a whole bunch of target dates in there, so it's giving me for everything for this calendar year. And now I can go and look for last month, for instance, and I can just choose the month from here, starting date and end date here, and then I can just have a look at last month or 2 months before. I can choose the specific dates from this little drop down. Okay, so these are all the orders that I captured. It's just a bunch of test orders that I captured here, and then you can obviously filter by agent there as well. Okay, let's turn the commission period back on. And let's go to performance now. Okay, well, first up we're going to choose ourselves a store. Okay, once again you can see the current commission period is turned on, and it filters from the beginning of the current commission period to the present day. Alright, so now it's filtering the month to date target for prepaid. Once again, you can turn the current commission period on and off, and when you see you turn it off, then the target's gonna jump up and the dates is gonna jump to the beginning of the year, to the end of the year. And then I can select a custom date from this menu again. You'll see a little column here that says percentage of new contract commissions. So if this store, for instance, is on 70% of the performance in terms of prepaid, then this will say 50% of new contract commissions. Then you can go and have a look at what your new contract commissions would be if it's 100% down here. Here we can see one of the test agents, it would have been on 316 Rand, or possible new contract commissions if 100%. So if the performance on prepaid then hits 100%, then he will be eligible for 316 Rand of commissions. If it's only 50%, it would be 50% of this. Okay, then this is just a bit of a breakdown of some of the other product categories. You can tell me if you want me to add some more in here. And then these are some of the fiber, renewal, and insurance commissions that I calculated on the right hand side here. As these are outside the criteria, they will always be in green. Okay, hopefully made sense. Please tell me if I need to explain it again in a different way. Okay, so let's move on to kiosk tier 1 and tier 2. Okay, so let's choose that kiosk, and here the criteria differs a little bit, so your percentage of new commissions can still be found in the same place, but here we've got postpaid and prepaids that count towards the criteria. So postpaid performance counts towards 50% and prepaid performance counts towards 50%. So if this is 100%, then percentage of new contract commissions will turn into 50%. And if this is also 100%, then this will turn into 100%. Only one of them is green, then this will be 50%, otherwise this will be 0. Okay, and then the same rules apply to possible new contract commissions. So if this is possible new contract commissions is only for if you get 100%, then that will be your possible amount. So it's also obviously also then important that you only capture sales that are successful. Okay, and then obviously once again the same counts for this section. Fiber, renewals, and insurance commissions are calculated outside of the criteria, so they are also always green. Alright, then we've got the same button here. I can filter for inside the current commission period to date, and I can turn this on and off with this button. Okay, let's move on to the store section. Okay, so we landed on the orders page here, and we can go straight through to performance if we want. And let's choose ourselves a store from here. Let's go to Benoni. So here we've got a slightly more complicated criteria, which I broke out down into two sections. 50% of the new contract commission comes from getting 3 greens in these categories. Agent new contract performance needs to be green. The agent prepaid performance needs to be green, and agent's fiber performance needs to be green. If all these 3 are green, then that will count towards 50% of the new contract commission. So then this will turn 50% and it will be amber. And if the store fiber performance turns green as well, then this will be green and this will say 100%. If only this is green, then this will be 50%. Right at the bottom, we see a little breakdown of the store performance and the store, all the store categories are then listed below, and that will just show you what your performances are looking like for the store. Okay, so let's have a look at the regional and TSS section. Okay, on the regional and TSS section, we're landing on the TSS performance. So this shows the performance for the whole company across this date range. So the default date range will show from the first of the month up until the current date. Today is just the last day of the month, which is why it is coincidentally falling on the last day of the month as well. But if we were on the 5th of the month, then it would have gone from the 1st to the 5th. And your performances are visualized accordingly. So it shows you how you're tracking in terms of performance for the month to date filtered period. Okay, so if I want to drill down into regional level, then you'll see this is going to change a little bit. So as I drill down, this changes to region, and now I'm looking at performances for the regions. So if I want to drill down to store level, then I can drill down even more. Now it's showing me a whole bunch of stores. So if I want to now just see the stores of a region, then I can click on only. And now all the regions, all the stores are filtered by that region. Okay, I did add a level for the agent here as well. If you guys want to go that far, please let me know. Then I can add a section here for store so that you can clean the agent names up by store as well if you want. But otherwise, you can drill all the way back up to TSS level. You can just use these 2 arrows to drill up and down. Okay, if you guys have any other questions, please let me know.